some people are just not friend material. Hey guys, welcome to a new video. My name is Jaylene. If you're new here, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And today we're gonna be talking some girl talk, okay? I asked my Instagram about some topics we could talk about, so let's get into it. Let me see what I want to start with. We can talk about mental health and leveling up. So mental health is super important to have somebody to talk to. If you have a friend that you can talk to, if you're not comfortable talking to your friends about some situations, or you feel like they wouldn't understand you, reach out to a therapist. There's hotlines out there that can really help you. Me personally, like, I invested in a therapist to help with my mental health. It's probably one of the best things I ever did, to be honest, because I thought I could figure it out. I thought I was like, ain't nobody need that, I can do this by myself. You know, just, you need to just forget about it and move on. And no, really, it's important to talk to somebody instead of holding it in, because holding it in is going to create, you know, like that saying, like, hurt people. You leave all that hurt in, you start hurting the people around you, and sometimes it's unintentionally, but it just creates like a bad version of you, you know. And just having that outlet of, either if it's a friend that you can talk to, your parents, significant other, if you don't even have that type of support system, if you can like invest into a therapist that you can actually, there's some insurance that actually covers that, so you can check if your insurance covers that, or if you can financially do it once a month, bi-weekly, weekly, however, and you can do that, or capacity to do that. Leveling up. So leveling up is a great thing to do. I say, if you make a list of things that you want to do in life, or a vision board. I create vision boards. I actually created my vision board for this new year of 2022. But all these things that you want, and slowly but surely achieving them, like, is it going to the gym to look better, reading books to have more knowledge, just finding yourself and doing things alone. For me, it was a lot of doing my stuff alone, which I'm okay, because I like being by myself a lot of the times, because being with other people sometimes be stressing me out. But like, take yourself out to eat, learn how to budget. Like, for me, that's one of my priorities as well, budgeting. Because baby, when I say I be at the club, I be just spending, going to Starbucks, Target, buying unnecessary things that I don't need. Tragic, but we're working on it. So with leveling up is being confident and having a game plan to level up, because we can say all day, I want to level up, I want to do this, do that, but if you still hang around the same people who ain't on the same page, you never gonna level up. Sometimes you got to change your crowd, change your morning routine, change your habits in order to achieve whatever your definition of leveling up, because my level up might not be the same as yours. So you need to write down what your version of leveling up and see how you're gonna get there. And sometimes you're gonna lose people along the way, but that's okay, because this is your life, this is not their life. That's my advice on that, okay? The next question is breakups. I definitely have experience in that category. I think we all have, at least some point in our timeline. Breakups can be hard, very hard. I would say to let yourself grieve and let yourself feel. Don't jump into another relationship thinking that you're just gonna forget about that person. That's not how it works. You have to actually, no matter if the relationship was good or bad, or ended good or bad, it doesn't matter. I feel like you have to grieve the relationship, and also grieve your old self in a sense. So let yourself feel. It's okay to cry, it's okay to miss that person, But what I've learned is, even though you love that person, sometimes they don't need to be in your life. And sometimes, you know, breakups are a blessing in disguise. They really are. And it gives you a chance to refocus on yourself, learn from that relationship so you won't do that in the next relationship. Invest in yourself, take time on yourself, delete all them pictures, all them things, because you're going to have moments of weakness where you look back and reminisce, and it's okay too, but if you know you're not supposed to be in contact with that person, like just let it be, focus on you, and everything will work out. But my biggest thing is let yourself feel. I think there's a time period of that where we don't want to feel, so we turn into drinking and smoking and party and this and this and that. And I'm guilty, because I've definitely was, you know, drinking and partying, trying to forget. But at the end of the day, those are just temporarily gonna make you forget. Like, that's just how life is. But let yourself feel, let yourself grieve, let yourself cry. And then after you gave yourself that time, it's game time. It's time to focus on yourself. Also, with the whole leveling up, you can add that to it, to focusing yourself on the, you know, working out, your finances, whatever you always wanted to do for yourself. This is the time, because one investment that will never fail you is investing in yourself. That's period. I learned that the hard way, because when I say I give and give and give to so many people and never, it's not reciprocated the same way, but when I give to myself, bad bitch, period. Never fails. I level up in some way. Okay, so I hope that helps. And then, okay, deciding when to save a friendship and when to go separate ways. That's a good question, actually. I say with friendships, I can tie it a lot into relationships too. You need to know where you're at in life right now and where you want to go, and see if that person is going to help you get there, or are they going to hold you back from getting wherever you want to go. In that case, it's just you have to let it go. Like, you're gonna grow in life, and some people are not meant to go with you, and that's okay. Like I said before, you can love someone and be there for someone, but sometimes these people shouldn't have access in your life, because they're not going to help you prosper into the next chapter of your life. So I feel like if you've been in too many situations where this friendship doesn't look like it's working, doesn't look like that person's going to change, I think it's time. I think that would be the sign to be like, all right, look, we just start distancing yourself, and it's okay. Like, it's okay that they're not in your life, because like I said, and a lot of people have said this before, like, once you start leveling up and growing, just keep that in mind. Like, when you was in kindergarten, middle school, those still probably not the same friends you have now. Like, you're gonna keep elevating, and not everybody is gonna go to that chapter, that season, and that goes with friendships and relationships. But it's just, I know it's hard and it sucks and you get sad. I've been there, like, literally. I understand. I'm like, God, why? Because I want to keep this one, but that's just life. Like, they're not meant to go to the next season with you, and you just have to understand that. And a lot of things just happen for a reason, and you have to just let it go. And we're just never gonna know that reason until, like, later on in life, and be like, look, man, that's why so-and-so didn't work out, or that's why me and so-and-so didn't last being friends. You never know, because you don't know what God has in store for you, and maybe they're not there to witness or be there for, I don't know, I guess, I want to say a miracle, but like that victory, I guess, to share that victory with them, because God has other people that you need to share that with, or to be there with you. So I think it's just a self thing, and looking at that friendship and just see what's been good and bad about it, I guess. And if you see that person's just not, they're just not gonna, they ain't gonna do nothing for you, sis, you don't have to cut it. I hope that answers or helps you. But yeah, I mean, that's how I would I guess that's how I would handle the situation. There's friends that I have in high school that I'm not friends with anymore. There's friends that I met in college. I don't communicate anymore. Obviously, that's the small percentage of people you do, because there's people from high school I'm still friends with to this day, but it's very few compared to like when you were actually going to school there and stuff like that. You keep that percentage, but it's always good to meet new people, new connections, new vibes, networking. And that's one thing I'm excited to meet new people. Even though I love my OGs, my old people, y'all know, my real friends, they've been through everything with me. I love them, but I also like meeting new people, just seeing their story and their experience. So don't be afraid to, I don't know, make new friends. I know it's scary and traumatizing because some people are just not friend material, but you should know the signs and stuff, and when you see that, you be like, all right, deuces. But yeah, I got being that girl on a budget, and then being that girl. So for me, being that girl is a girl who's confident in herself, firm in her boundaries. She's a go-getter. She just focuses on herself. Being that girl on a budget, I see that girl as more characteristics than material things, in my opinion. So if you're asking for like material things, I'm not sure if I'm that girl for that, because I like expensive things. But when I think about that girl, I think about the characteristics she portrays or who she is as a person. So, but if you wanted to like romanticize your life or in the material aspect, I would say like simple little things like eating on an actual plate and not a paper plate, or putting water in a glass, stuff like that, or making iced coffee. That's what I consider that. I don't know, I don't even think that really answered your question, so I'm so sorry. When it comes to like clothing, I just don't think you need expensive clothes to be like that girl. I just think you need to be confident in what you're wearing, and you can I can put something together for $8 and y'all would never know. I feel like, yeah, so I don't think you need to be that expensive to do that. I mean, I'm trying to really think like what would help you being that girl on a budget. I guess budgeting better, taking yourself out. Like if you want to go to a nice restaurant, see they have happy hours. If you want to, I don't know, I think that's one thing. If you like into sales, wait until your favorite store has a sale before you do a haul, or you shop a lot. Save money on gas, because lately, baby, why the heck gas been up? Gas been up. So if you know you don't need to drive nowhere, don't be going nowhere. I don't know, I think that's pretty much it. I just don't think like you just need to be, unless it's something that's like you actually really want, I would just say invest and budget. That is one of my goals, is to budget, especially now that everything is just going up recently, which is crazy. But yeah, that's what I would just encourage you to do, that girl, like gorgeous girls budget. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell myself, because you don't need to go to Target and buy everything that you see. You go get what you need and come out. I know it's hard, because you'd be like, ooh, this on sale. But yeah, I don't know if that really answered your question. I'm so sorry. Yeah, just be loyal to yourself. Don't expect, even though we expect our friends to be loyal to us, obviously, and then relationships, but humans, I don't know, very flawed, and we're all imperfect. So I feel like once you put yourself first and be firm in yourself, you can save yourself from a lot of bad friendships, bad people, bad relationships, if you're just, you know what, you're loyal to yourself. And don't get me wrong, like I was not like this. Like I would go out, people would do me so dirty, and I would still be there for them. like I was being too good, and people would take advantage of that if you do not cut it at all. It's hard to do, especially if you love that person, but once it clicks and you realize it, like you've been too good, baby, move on. Life gets better. They'll come back though, they always do, but you have to be firm in yourself, like, no, this door is closed, you stay over there, you had your chance, you blew it, on to next. That's why I was like, new friendships, meet new people, new chapters, new friends. But like I said before, having new friends, it is scary. It's very scary because you just don't know people's intentions, I would say. So, but yeah, I know it's supposed to be more like topic and not like question and answer, but I end up just doing that. But yeah, I don't know, I like this, I guess. I like talking to y'all, talking about real topics, real human things, just to show like I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all. Like, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, I get my heart broken, you name it, I've probably been through it. I know people are like, it doesn't show it. Well, you're not supposed to show, honey. Like, you have to keep the show going and just do what you gotta do to get yourself together. But let me know if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and comment, subscribe. Until next time, follow me on Instagram so you have an opportunity to ask me or pick any topic for me to discuss. Until next time. Bye.